introduction and good morning to all. The LeMO project contributes to a formation of strategy that defines the research efforts necessary for realization of a big data economy through consideration of opportunities, limitations, and different challenges associated with big data in transport area. It will thus help European stakeholders in making better technology adoptions and support actions that amplify constructive opportunities and associated with big data while diminishing limitations. This project started in 2017, and during the course of this project we have conducted 7 case studies on various transport related themes. These case studies produced evidence-based, clear and precise questions based on rigorous knowledge that illuminate opportunities and possible solutions to be further investigated in the LeMO roadmap. Identification of these issues complemented by horizontal analysis to categorize challenges, opportunities, limitations, and other consequences of a cross-disciplinary nature, and thus relevant to transport big data as a whole. This horizontal analysis showed that big data does not stand for same practice in every case study domain, but covers wide variety of data sets and data practices and the technological challenges this presents. On this slide, you will see a bit complex diagram which illustrates an overview of barriers and opportunities of big data in transportation field. You will see some dotted lines, dotted circles represent barriers and limitations, and circles with lines represent opportunities or interventions. Barriers and limitations of the transportation systems for exploiting big data opportunities are identified in terms of different issues. For example, economic, legal, social, ethical, political. Then different technologies and the infrastructure, as well as big data initiatives and policies. We also considered use cases of our sister project, NOASIS, which was recently concluded, and a pilot system of transforming transport project for comprehensive consolidated analysis. On this slide, you will see the partial view of the previous diagram. It shows relations between items and aspects for barriers or limitations and opportunities or interventions. We investigated interventions to diminish the barriers or limitations, which we further identified for ethical and social aspects. In addition to the interventions, opportunities related to these aspects are also explored. You will find complete details and discussion in our deliverable, the project deliverable number 4.1 and deliverable number deliverable number 4.2. On this new slide, you will see a chart. The chart summarizes the item numbers of each aspect in terms of barriers and opportunities. Items are categorized into 2 groups, namely investigated group and identified group. Investigated group means that we have induced the items by doing literature review, and identified stands for founding these items in LeMO case studies. Noasis use cases and transform transport project pilot cases fall among the investigated items. Further in this chart, compared to other aspects, the economic and political aspects has more items of opportunities or interventions than that of barriers or limitations. This is because the use of big data in transport field provides a lot of occasions for creating value, leading to higher number of opportunities and interventions. This also results from the fact that many practitioners and also researchers trying to apply big data in transport field. I'll go to little detailed chart. Here, this chart, we compare the number of barriers, limitations with that of opportunities or interventions for each issue or categories. So now I would like to give you a glimpse of our analysis and generic observation from this comparative study. Some barriers, such as fragmented data sources and selecting the right infrastructure, etc., can be overcome by relying on existing technological solutions, such as by using data platforms that consolidate data and by referring to research on benchmark systems. While the other barriers, such as limitations of existing traffic management systems and lack of data quality, would have to be overcome through the development of new frameworks, workflows, and structures. For example, in economic and political aspects, some broad observations are made. The value creation opportunities afforded by big data, both in the use of big data and in the sale or supply of big data, motivates the industry as well as the public sector in pursuing big data technology. However, there are, broadly speaking, 5 mechanisms which have negative impact realization of these opportunities throughout the transport sector. These include inaccurate results, lack of institutional capacity, underdeveloped big data industry, restricted access to data, and certain political risk. We have also performed socio-economic analysis to understand the findings. This helped us to gain insight on how different aspects like technological, policy and legal, ethical and social, and economic and political be impacted through the combined influence of barriers, limitations on one hand, and opportunities and intervention on the other hand. And further, what this could mean for utilization of big data in transport sector, as considered and investigated in the LeMO project. We have also used the natural language processing technique to analyze the relations between issues and aspects. In order to show the relations between aspects and issues, you are seeing these color maps and color bars of a plotting library for the Python called matplotlib. The higher number of common topics, the stronger relations, and dense blue colors in our maps and bars. The color used to represent the color bar used to represent colors and their corresponding topic numbers. The outcome of this analysis has formed the basis for the next task in LeMO project to construct a research and policy roadmap to facilitate the use of big data in transport field. You will learn more about this roadmap in next two presentations. So you can visit our website in order to see more detailed description of the of this horizontal analysis, and also to see the visualization. You will find the links on our website. Thanks a lot.